The Football Writers Association of America recently released their 2023 Bronco Nagurski Watch List, naming 94 defensive players across the country. UNC linebacker Cedric Gray was named in that list. Let's take a deep dive into why he's on the watch list and his chances of bringing home the hardware. Bring it in, Tar Heel Nation. Let's huddle up.
You don't want none! You don't want none!
What's going on, Tar Heel Nation and college football family, minus NC State and Duke? Welcome to the Tar Heel Huddle, where we discuss all things Carolina football and basketball. I'm your host, Russ, and in this episode, we're going to talk about Cedric Gray being named to the Nagurski Watch List. Now, first things first, the FWAA has been choosing a National Defensive Player of the Year since 1993, and in 1995, they named it in honor of the legendary two-way player from Minnesota, Bronco Nagurski. Now, the most recent winner of the Bronco Nagurski Award is Alabama linebacker Will Anderson Jr., who's actually gone back-to-back, winning it in 2021 and 2022. Anderson had 10 sacks for 51 yards and was tied for 6th nationally. He additionally had 17 tackles for loss, 51 tackles, 24 of them being solo, and had a 25-yard pick six, 29 quarterback hurries to go along with that. He was also second nationally with 50 quarterback pressures, 29 solo hurries, and 10 hits. Now, this video was not necessarily about Will Anderson Jr. I bring up Will Anderson Jr. just to show you as a reference point what it kind of takes to win the Bronco Nagurski Award. Now, senior UNC linebacker Cedric Gray was third in the nation in 2022 with 144 tackles, 82 of them being solo. He had 1 sack, 3 forced fumbles, and 2 interceptions. Cedric Gray is the clear leader of the North Carolina defense and should greatly be assisted by the hiring of Mancino, who was hired by Mac Brown to get some type of defensive push so that they can keep the offensive line from reaching that second level. And if that defensive line can get a really good push, then that frees up Cedric Gray and other players like Power Echols to freely roam around and make more plays. Now, Cedric Gray is an absolute tackling machine. He's all over the field and takes absolutely fantastic lines to the football. The problem is that the defensive line not getting a very good push. There were many times where, as opposed to being able to meet the running back in the hole, Ced was making tackles from the side or behind as he's trailing the running back outside. So, hopefully that defensive line can show a drastic improvement, which will only bolster Cedric Gray's statistics moving into 2023. Will the defense show enough improvement throughout the year to bolster Cedric Gray? Will Ced be able to make 144-plus tackles in back-to-back years? Not only will the Hills go as far as the defense has improved, it could be the difference in Cedric Gray bringing home the Nagurski Trophy and putting a staple in his UNC legacy. If you like this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe, and make sure that you push that notification bell, which notifies you every time that I make a video about our Tar Heels. And I'll see you on the next one, Tar Heel Nation.